14 as we were to present boys basketball as the Sterling Knights go on to face on the Clearview Pioneers. Sterling entering this game 9-3, 9-3 overall. And 8-0 in the conference. Clearview Pioneers 7-4 and 5-2 in the conference.
Yeah, you take a look right here. Sterling Knights are 9-3 overall, 5-0 in the division at the top. Haddonfield right behind them, 10-2 overall, 4-1. Their only in-conference loss was to Sterling. Collingswood with an 8-5 record, 3-2 in the division. Haddon Township follows Collingswood, 7-6 overall, followed by Haddon Heights, 4-7, and West Effort at the bottom, 3-9, winless in the conference.
And you take a look at the Tri-County Royal standings. Williamstown 7-4, Clearview also 7-4, but Williamstown just having that extra win in the division to keep them ahead of Clearview. You take a look at also Kingsway. They're 3-2 in the division, 5-6 overall. Timber Creek 2-3 in the division, and 5-7. And Gloucester Tech also looking for their first win in the division.
Yeah, you take a look right here. Sterling's 9-3 overall. They're first in the Colonial Liberty, putting up 59 points a game, letting in 49. CJ Mundell, the leading scorer with 12 points per game. Jadis McFadden and Jimmy Zingaro with 10 points per game, and Mike Irmo, who was out tonight, with 9 points per game. Going to be a big hit for the Knights. But take a look on the other side for the Clearview Pioneers, 7-4. They're second in the Tri-County Royal. Offense and defense put up 61 points per game. Anthony Charles with 18 points per game, followed by Jamel Yassin with 8, Rocco Cerrone with 6, and Carter Robinson with 6 points per game.
And we take a look at the game history since 2007. Sterling leads the series 5-1. Sterling has won the 4th straight. Clearview's last win against Sterling was, of course, in 2007. We took a look at Clearview's standings. Then take a look at the keys of the game.
Take a look at the keys of the game here. They got to play hard, play smart, and play together. That one person can't do it all tonight, especially with Irmo out. They got to play balanced like they've been playing all year.
Guys, if you look at those keys of the game, to me, that was a big part of why they were successful against a very tough Gloucester team the other night, where we got a lead, Gloucester came back with runs, and we fought off the runs. Definitely played much better than the Williamstown game.
And take a look at the coaches, Coach Banniger and Coach Robert McCatcher there today for Clearview, one, of course, manager for Sterling.
Are you ready for today's fun fact?
Let's hear it.
Fire away.
Fun fact coming up at our next stoppage. Tip. Yeah. They're going to re-tip this one. Mundell tips it back. Pioneers control. Bobbitt, the sophomore. Near side. Coming across. Looking down low. Picked off by Zingaro. Tripped. I think he tripped on his own player there.
Yeah, you could see early on they're well aware of Anthony Charles and where he is at all times, with Andrew Tummins right on him in the high post.
Yeah, he seems to be their number one option. Just looking at the stats, comes in with 181 points a game, leading the team in scoring.
Right in the lane. Good look as Bobbitt converts. Nice feed from Charles.
You know, Sterling pressured the perimeter and left that area right in the lane, in the middle of the lane open, and Clearview took advantage of it.
Saw a good game out of Josiah Moore. Our last TV broadcast here. In the starting lineup yet again. Zingaro in trouble, kicks it back out. Mundell on the drive. Good ball movement by Sterling on this possession. Zingaro in trouble again, floats up an airmail into the hands of Medrick, who goes behind the back, now loses the handle. Mundell going to keep it himself and slam it home.
Take a look right here. This is just aggressive defense for Sterling. Mundell able to corral, and then on the 2-on-1 opportunity, Charles backs off, and Mundell slams it home.
Well, good job with C.J. Mondell, who does always a star job. Pressure in the perimeter, gets the steal. You just see it again right here, going the other way, and just gets ahead of the defender, and it's the slam from there. But guys, I thought even though they didn't convert in their 2 half-court opportunities, and Rob, you said it, Jason, you talked about it, they had great ball movement in those opportunities, just didn't convert. As you look at C.J. Mondell here, again, getting the easy dunk.
And you talk about the ball movement, I feel like they've been doing that a lot, and it's led to, it's led to a lot of good things, but in that Williamstown game we saw it led to a lot of bad things as there was a lot of miscues.
Bobbitt for 3, and it's a 5-2 game. If there were a crowd here, and there is a crowd, a limited crowd here tonight at Sterling, obviously, but that would have brought the house down early if we had the, can you imagine the super fans? Oh my goodness. That would have been right in front of them too. Pretty soon, hopefully. A drive by Zingaro, doesn't get the roll. Bobbitt gets around 1, back to Bobbitt, goes in the corner. Speaking of ball movement, right on cue.
Everything's there for Sterling, they just haven't been able to finish on 3 attempts.
Missing the layup is Bell, but a foul. Down lower, no, he stepped on the baseline, and it will be Sterling basketball.
Good job of making the extra pass right there and finding Bobbitt in the corner and gets it to go down for 3.
McFadden fouled as he goes to the hoop. I believe they're going to get Medrick. Nope. They get Bobbitt with the foul. The sophomore picks up his first, team's first. That'll send Jadis McFadden to the line. 72% free throw shooter. Cannot get the, I almost said rattles home the first. He does not.
And you're seeing a lot of situations here where when Sterling gets the ball on the perimeter, Clearview's going out there defending them very tough, but out of control, and Sterling's taking advantage of that with the drives to the basket. They just had trouble converting.
Yeah, and Clearview's a good team, and if they can't start to get these high percentage tough looks at the rim to go down, it could bite them come crunch time.
It's about 3 minutes into this opening quarter, 5-3 Pioneers. This is a late add on the schedule as Medrick misses the lay-in, but this was a late add on the schedule. Good pickup by Coach Behringer. Turnaround shot by Tummings blocked, and here come the Pioneers the other way in transition. Charles in trouble. Back to Charles in the corner, open for 3, too strong. Rebound to Yassine, almost got it to drop, and he'll go to line to shoot 2.
See right here, the 3 doesn't go from Charles, but Yassine grabs the rebound and draws contact to get to the line.
Fouls on Zingaro, his first, also the team's first. 63% from the line is the senior. Hits the first. And timeout. Timeout on the floor. As 6-3, it's a 30-second timeout. You see Coach Behringer there. You see Coach Medrick. Or McKercher, rather. And that's Coach McKercher in the middle. And he is the brother of Sterling teacher Dan Stewart.
Oh, okay.
He's talking to Stu. Stu's right behind Mr. Farr at the scorer's table.
Did not know
and
that.
He's checking out his little brother, coaching Clearview. And that's Robert McKercher. There's Coach Dan Stewart. Used to coach basketball here.
Absolutely. He was the coach of the freshman team for a long time.
Volleyball.
He put in a lot of good years there, had a lot of success with the boys volleyball team. Won some conference titles.
Done a lot. Now he's watching little brother. supporting. That's good. Good family support.
Yep.
Moore hassled well beyond the arc. McFadden looking for an option, finds Moore. Moore working one-on-one with Bobbitt. Clearview staying with the man. Tummings shot left short, rebound to Carter Bobbitt.
Not a real great half-court trip by Sterling. We're kind of stagnant. You didn't see the good ball movement you saw in the previous half-court trips. There's Charles.
Charles for three. Thought he might have been on the line there, but kind of out of our distance, but it is a three-pointer, and Clearview jumps out to a 10-3 lead.
And Clearview's getting their guys involved. You know, they're doing a good job of getting Charles open looks from the corner, and other guys are stepping up, and that's why their lead is what it is right now.
Zingaro, spin move in the lane, little floater, drops. Second field goal for Sterling, and it's a 10-5 Pioneer lead.
Yeah, Zingaro took on some initial contact, but a good job regaining body control, spinning, and getting a much-needed conversion on a drive to the basket.
Metrics drive too strong. Look for Bobbitt and couldn't connect. Thrown away. Take one more look at the three here. Yeah, he was well beyond that three-point line. Good piece of shooting there by Anthony Charles.
Charles coming in at 18 points a game. That's somebody they'll have to address out on the perimeter.
Mundell to Tummings for three. Off the back of the iron. Clearview comes up with a loose ball. Under 3 to play.
And that's the look you want right there, just not converting a lot of shots in this first quarter are the Sterling Knights.
Low scoring affair, not what we're used to seeing. The track meet that we saw at PBI last weekend.
Yeah.
Not to mention
that was a
the game the other night too.
That was definitely a clinic at Paul 6.
Good bounce back win by Sterling the other night. No look pass as Tummings was supposed to go. I think he was supposed to go to the basket on that. That's what McFadden, I think, was looking for there. Moore checking back into the game for Tummings. Check that. They're going to bring in Nafis Robinson into the game. Still 10-5. Clearview. Pair of threes, one by Charles and one by Bobbitt. Zingaro with the pressure defense, forces the turnover. Here comes Mundell again, he slams it home again.
I was just about to say that Sterling right now needs a spark.
Too strong, swatted away. Clearview, second chance opportunity, still can't get it to drop. Yassine, one-on-one. They cannot convert on second chance opportunities. So we take one more look at the slam, the second of the night for C.J. Mundell.
Well, this is just a good job of reading where the pass is going and finishing again with the one-hand stuff on the 2-on-1 break. And that was, Mr. Schultz, you're right, Sterling needed a spark, and they got it from C.J. Mundell.
And also stellar defense down in the low post on the other end of the floor.
All started by the defense from Jimmy Zingaro. Tummings, or excuse me, that's McFadden on the drive, too strong. Yassine, back out to Bell. 80 seconds remaining, long three on the way. Does not drop, and that was really from distance from Charles.
And there's Mundell there, getting a steal again. And then the other thing you saw was Coach Barringer going with the press. I think he feels like Clearview just looks too comfortable in their half-court set, trying to do things from a defensive standpoint to shake things up with the full-court press.
Well, they absolutely had to disrupt them in some way. Getting out to a 10-3 lead is not the way to execute defensively for Sterling. Good job of making an adjustment as Coach Barringer.
Well, another situation where there's great ball movement, they just weren't able to finish.
Fadden, no. Had the pick the pocket, just couldn't finish. Both teams having trouble, and that's a travel. Both teams really having trouble underneath the basket here tonight.
if Sterling converts on half their opportunities here, you're looking at a lead instead of a 3-point deficit. No question about it.
It's one of the most low-scoring quarters of boys basketball that I can remember. I don't remember a quarter ending. I mean, if nobody else scores here, 10-7, this is a football score. And in some cases, a very badly pitched baseball game.
Yeah.
10-7 after 1 for baseball is definitely horrible.
That's not good.
No, not at all.
3 on the way is good by Rocco Cerrone, the junior. Hits the Pioneers' 3rd triple of the quarter, and it's 13-7. 5 seconds remaining in the quarter. Sterling holding for a final shot. He'll take it by Zingaro at the buzzer, and he hits it. Big bucket by the senior. Zingaro doing it on defense, forcing turnovers, and now brings it to within 3 at the buzzer. It's 13-10.
Yeah, you're talking about a big basket right at the buzzer with Zingaro hitting the 3. That's something this team needs because, like I said, the ball movement's there. They're doing a lot of good things. Just right now, the highlight is the inability to convert on the baskets or drives to the basket.
One more look at it here as we head to break. Zingaro makes it a 1-possession game. It's 13-10 Pioneers. We'll get off to a quick break, come back with second quarter action right after this.
Whether you are a young athlete or an active adult, Dr. Vincent Marchese of Beatty Harris Sports Medicine helps you to reach your physical goals. The team with locations in Newtown Square, Cherry Hill, and South Philadelphia treats everything from acute sprains and sports-related concussion to arthritis and chronic tendon pain. Through an evidence-based, patient-centered approach, Beatty Harris Sports Medicine delves deep to find the source of your pain and get you back to the activities you love. To schedule your evaluation, visit BeattyHarrisSportsMed.com or call 610-601-9177.
Back to live action here. A nice shot of aerial view of Sterling High School and the surrounding communities. 13-10 Clearview. As we are now joined in the broadcast booth. Mike David joining us. Welcome.
Great to be here. Great to be here.
Great to have you here on this Friday evening. 3 on the way, in and out, no good. A rebound into the hands of Tummings. Tummings to McFadden, yes. Get the assist to Andrew Tummings. And Sterling within 1. Defense. Different defense coming out here for Sterling. Look a little bit more aggressive coming out of that timeout.
Yeah, I mean, you saw the look in Behringer's eyes. He definitely had to talk to his kids, but let him up an easy 3 right there.
Cartier Robinson, and that is the 4th 3-pointer tonight.
And yeah, Clearview just from beyond the arc has just been killing the night so far.
Zingaro, beautiful drive to the bucket for 2. He has 7 to lead all scorers. Pretty even game so far. Turned over as Anthony Charles loses the handle. And a chance for Sterling to tie or take the lead here.
And take a look at this replay as you just see a great drive from Jimmy Zingaro, able to go to the basket, and nice layup from him. Keep Sterling into this game so far.
Falling down was Mundell, but Zingaro again. He's been the story early on for Sterling. 5 in the first and 4 already here in the second.
Attacking the lane just has been the Knights' go-to so far, and that's how they're combating the Clearview's perimeter offense.
Fakes the pass and hits the 3. Does like Cartier Robinson. That's his 2nd consecutive 3. And it's 19-16 Pioneers. Sterling gonna have to get a body out on number 2 in green.
Sterling right now hasn't gone for too many threes since Ermel's been out. So they've been going up for a lot of layups just to see Zingaro passing it out.
Yeah, I know they missed that perimeter threat in Ermel, but they're staying true and attacking the rim so far in this game, and it's been,
Zingaro almost right on cue, almost like he's listening to us. Another 3 on the way. That one's left short. by Matt Bell, gets his own rebound and swatted
away.
Return to sender from Mundell and a beautiful save by Zingaro. And now a steal and a putback by Robinson. Robinson is absolutely on fire here in this second quarter, outscoring Sterling alone 8-6. Mundell has it stripped again by guess who? Robinson.
He's playing on fire right now.
Cerrone is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2 as they get McFadden on her first foul, team's second. Rocco Cerrone, perfect from the line, averaging 6 per game. I'll say it again, he's perfect from the line this season.
Can we say it one more time?
I'll let you do it. Good.
Number 30.
What's his shooting percentage?
100% from the line.
Okay, all right.
Going into these 2 foul shots.
There you go.
Trying to put that.
Listen, I got harassed last night for the foul shooting jinx. The announcer foul shooting jinx.
Well, he makes his first one. Doesn't seem to work on it. It doesn't seem to work on our opponents.
We'll find out. Rocco Cerrone going to put up the second of 2 free throws, and he misses one.
There it is.
But the Pioneers get the offensive rebound and then throw it away to Zingaro. So like I said before in the girls' broadcast, doesn't really matter. Robinson,
second chance points for Nafis right there.
Off the bench, Nafis Robinson, who started the other night, into the game off the bench this time, as we approach the 4.5-minute mark of quarter number 2, 22-18. Pioneers, they just break the timeline and a timeout. Clearview, 30-second timeout on the floor. One more look at the pass from Mundell up ahead to Robinson. Pads the stats there a little bit with an offensive rebound.
And what about Cartier Robinson? Senior coming into this game only scoring 6 points per game, but he's playing with a fire right now, for sure.
I'm sure Coach Barringer would have liked him to make the first one, but nonetheless, got it to go in. You saw Coach Barringer over there talking to the team. He is fired up.
Yeah, B always coming into every game with that energy, you know, trying to fire up his guys.
Tell you what, he started yelling at me, I would do whatever he said too. Yes, Coach Barringer. Yes, Coach Barringer.
Yes, sir.
Fun fact about Coach Barringer, always has the Skittles on the scorer's table. He has the beverage there. He's got the Skittles. I think it's the mystery Skittles tonight.
Getting some beast mode imitation there from Barringer.
Another offensive rebound. Teams cannot convert underneath the basket, but Sterling had some trouble with it. Both teams actually in the first quarter, and now have some troubles here in the second as we're halfway through the fourth.
I think what's also really killing Sterling right now is that quick passing.
Ooh. Offensive foul against Zingaro. That's going to be his second. You can see him next to the left of the Gatorade bottle, I believe. Or maybe the right. No, I think it's the right of the Gatorade bottle. It's a gray bag. Let's see if he goes for it. Nope. Nope. Gonna go with the T, I think.
It's all over the T tag, so.
Do you rock the mystery Skittles, Mayo?
The mystery Skittles? I was not aware of that baggage, but I did always kept a bag as either Starburst or Skittles on the sideline during the football games. Kept me going.
There you go. Beast mode imitation? Is that
for sure.
Skittles are just good.
Cold Skittles, not so much. They got to be room temperature. Some candy's better cold.
Some coaches suggest a Gatorade. You know,
it's Skittles. It's Skittles for Mayo.
First team all conference.
Yep. They are delicious.
Skittles, please sponsor me.
Good inbounds pass. Bobbitt, his first bucket of this quarter. And he has 7 points tonight, and it's a 24-18 lead, largest lead of the night for the Pioneers. 3.5 remaining in the half. 3 on the way
There
is
it
good.
is.
CJ Mundell.
Doing what he needs to do to shorten this gap for the Knights.
Here comes the pressure for Pioneers. They just barely got that ball inbound, and now they have to get across the timeline. Pair of ones working against each other. Yassine working against Tummings. In the corner, wide open for their faking the 3. I thought he was going to take it there. Mundell return to sender. Mundell doing it offensively and defensively here tonight. A pair of thunderous dunks and now a pair of rejections.
You saw right there, CJ on a 3. Of course, 43% of the time this season, he's made a 3-point shot. So,
And CJ letting Clearview know that the Knights are picking up the intensity right now.
Dribble drive, circus shot somehow falls from Carter Bobbitt. He was not facing the basket as Tummings responds with one of his own.
Not as cool, but does the job done.
Bobbitt wasn't even facing the basket when he laid that one in. And back and forth we go. Another bucket by Bobbitt. And a whistle. And it's going to be, look at this replay from Bobbitt. The crossover.
And just
That's just a prayer.
insane shot. I'll give him that.
Off the inbounds pass, 3 off side iron. Bobbitt, other side, different result. He's on fire. He has 12 points in this quarter.
For the sophomore.
I'll check that. He has 6. 9. My math is off. It's been a long week. 9 and 14 overall for Carter Bobbitt, and only a sophomore. We saw this last night in the girls' game with Angie Zagoni. Sophomore averaging 16.5 a game. And you look at Carter Bobbitt, 5 in the first and 9 here in the second. Under 2 to play, still a 6-point Pioneer lead. Mundell. Foul on the floor before the shot, and I think it looks like they're going to get Charles on the foul. They do. That's his first, team second. 30-second timeout by Coach Barringer and the Knights. Coach Barringer going for the clipboard, going to draw something up.
30-second timeout. Call on the Knights.
What are you drawing up here, Mike? I mean, it's Coach Barringer saying to the team here, you're down 6 with.
Listen, what I heard Coach Barringer is probably saying to them right now, I cannot repeat on this broadcast. So, so I'm going to let him work whatever he needs to do over there.
he's probably coming up with a play that's almost guaranteed the team a basket.
He's feverishly working the dry erase marker, and that's the speed of which the dry erase marker, I guess, is an indicator of the intensity. See, Mr. Schul's there taking a little bit of a break. There we are.
And this Clearview shooting attack has just been just an onslaught for the Knights to handle.
6 threes for the Pioneers.
And I think that's what Sterling's got to stop, because it's almost hurting Sterling quite badly.
Mundell in some trouble. Russell, too strong. The freshman, or excuse me, junior, too strong there. Clearview with a 6-point lead, looking to add to it. Passed up a pretty open look down low and swatted away by Tummings.
It's a block
Tipped
party.
all the way over to Bobbitt, who misses the 3. Ball on the floor, Russell on the floor, everybody on the floor. With a yard sale out there with 60 seconds left to go. And Sterling throws it away.
It's going to be a very interesting conversation in that locker room for the Sterling boys team.
56.5 seconds remaining in the half. Charles to inbound for the Pioneers. Mundell guarding him. They get it down low to Bell. Bell back up to Charles. Charles, too strong. He was looking for Yassine, the senior. And just a little too strong there. And Sterling basketball. It's still a 2-possession game here. And a low-scoring first half on this frigid Friday night. Glad you joined us here on Channel 19. Myself, Rob Strauss, Kevin Schulz, John Hallwood, Mike David. McFadden with 30 to go.
Swing it around. Pull
Tummings
up.
open for three, and he hits it. Three from Tummings makes it a 1-possession game. Home run ball to Yassine. Yes. Count the basket and the foul.
I'm guessing he has some football backgrounds for this Clearview squad. Perfect over the shoulder throw there.
That's a heck of a pass. Fouls on Tummings, his first, team's fourth.
He has a 63% free throw, so he can make this into a get his third point.
It looks like a timeout on the floor, official timeout. They're going to bring in Rocco Cerrone for the final 10.8.
So
one shot on the way for Yassine.
The now above 90% free throw shooter.
Hit his first 2 attempts in the first quarter.
Will he make it?
Nope. Last possession here for Sterling to go into the half. 3 seconds left. Tummings has it swatted away at the Robinson chimes in at the buzzer and makes it a 3-point game. The basket is good. Clearview is asking for...
Are there reviews?
There are no reviews. Let's see if we can get one more look at it here from our camera. I know the Clearview coaches were asking the official underneath the basket. Let's see if we get another look at it here. Oh yeah, plenty of time. He had 0.6 left, I believe, when he shot that. So that basket is definitely good. Good call by the officials. One more look at it here.
I think there was a discommunication. That's why Clearview was saying if you're going to check, hopefully maybe get the second ref involved. Let's see if he waves it off.
Nonetheless, their video review, which does not exist in high school, confirmed the call on the court stands as called. You can see it right there. He got it 0.4.
And Strauss, when's the last time you called a game with 2 straight buzzer-beating points? Are you kidding me?
I was today years old. 33-30. Sterling trailing this one. We'll get off to a quick break. Come back. Break down the first half right after this.
What's up? I'm DJ Wagner, and I play for Camden High. I got vaccinated against COVID-19 so I can protect my teammates, coaches, family, and friends.
I got my shot because I know the truth. The vaccine works and saves lives.
With the Delta variant spreading, we need you to get off the bench and get in the game.
No excuses.
The vaccine is the best way we can protect our community.
This is your shot.
This is your shot.
Make it count.
For a list of free vaccination locations, visit CamdenCounty.com/vaccine.
Dude, you trying to win some big money tonight?
Yeah, they don't call me Johnny Wiggles for nothing.
Man, you better not sell me. I had a bad couple of weeks, but I need this money. Let's go win. Have you ever been here before?
Yeah, I have.
Dude, this looks amazing.
Yes, it does.
Welcome to Nightlife Casino. I'm Ricky, your dealer for tonight. We'll be starting shortly.
Let's have a good night.
The game is blackjack.
I'm feeling a little frisky.
Let's go 200.
Already? It's the first game. Nah, I'm playing it safe.
Round 1 is over. Sir, we've tied. Sir, we've lost. The next round will start in 10 seconds.
Told you not to go all in. What are you doing?
I'm doing what's right. I'm going all in.
You're nuts. That's all your allowance. That's all your money. You're gonna go bankrupt.
Man, I know.
Told you.
Would you check your email?
What's email?
The thing that keeps making that sound! Now I know why you didn't join me for the fire escape! Open it now! 1,700 emails!
Maybe you should open your emails too.
You think so?
Dude, are you kidding? Pictures. Sean, what are you doing? Go to Redmond's office.
Tank Maroney!
Where am I?
Tank Maroney, you are being convicted of not wearing your mask and exposing others to COVID.
I've done no such thing.
Show me. Here's your proof.
Please forgive me.
Silence! For your recklessness to not abide by the rules, I sentence you to 10 months of short breath, endless coffin,
and endless pain.
No!
We in here for the same thing?
Yeah. Sadly.
Taking a look at our leading scorers here at halftime. Jimmy Zingaro leading the way with 7 points. CJ Mundell, a couple emphatic slams with 7. Nafis Robinson off the bench with 6. But Clearview, under the leadership of a sophomore, Carter Bobbitt, 14 points to lead the Pioneers. Robinson and Yassine each with 4 as well. That should be Robinson with 8, Yassine with 4. Nonetheless, it's really been, Jake, a really good performance by Carter Bobbitt. Had 9 points in that second quarter.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been the Carter Bobbitt show, so to speak, as we take a look at his highlights here. Nails the shot from the corner. And he's been doing it all inside, outside, really been an offensive factor for Clearview, as Mr. Strauss just read off the stats. The stats prove it, the highlights prove it. He's been dynamic. A tough shot there. He's been doing it inside, outside. Offensively, he's just been getting the job done for Clearview.
And not to be outdone, Jimmy Zingaro having himself a real nice game as well for the Knights. You see him right there. And Mike, he's doing a great job converting here on a lot of these plays right here. I mean, a nice little spin move here in the lane.
Yeah, I mean, Zingaro these past couple of games has really been improving himself as a scorer, and for this Knights offense, it's really what they needed, especially with Ermel going out. That is that perimeter offense. It's good to see Jimmy, really stepping up there and taking that role.
And you get a chance to talk to Jimmy a lot more out off the court, in the classroom and stuff. Did he say anything about this game tonight? Was he hyped up for it?
I mean, business is business for Jimmy. He goes into every game with the same mindset. It really takes like a real rival opponent for him to like get that spark out. But when those games come, like you can see the fire in his eyes when those games come.
He is a competitor.
Yeah,
and
for sure.
We saw
that's the main thing about him.
He hates
on and off the court.
Hates to lose. A good leader, and does a great job for this Sterling team. And just got fresh off of the soccer field in the fall. And soccer not even his main sport, and he was dynamic on the soccer field too.
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely. I mean, he came off the bench, but for that soccer squad, he just does what he does for this team. Always providing that spark, always a leader, no matter what.
Clearview controls the first half, or the second half rather. A 3-point lead for the Pioneers. Pioneers shooting 3 for 5 from free throws. And they get the first bucket of the second half as Charles gets his first bucket since he nailed a triple in the first.
And he's sort of been contained here tonight. Obviously, Bobbitt has done a lot of the scoring, but don't count Anthony Charles out of this one. Mundell's played well defensively as well as offensively. But Anthony Charles can heat up at any moment, and this is the hot start you're looking for if you're Clearview here. Getting your number one guy involved.
Coach Barringer here, Mike, making a quick change just about 30 seconds in. Going to take out Mundell and bring in Nafis Robinson.
I mean, he must have saw something that he didn't like. Not going to question Coach.
Zingaro for 3. He thought he had it. He was walking away like he thought he had it. That foul's going to be on Tummings. That's his second, team's first. Watch Jimmy walk away. I think it looked good from the release. It looked good from here. I almost said it was a 3, but you can just tell sometimes it looks good. It looks pure, it looks true.
Yeah, absolutely. And as the shooter, sometimes you get a feeling where you feel like it's going to go in. Zingaro must have got the feeling, but it didn't go down.
Turnover here by the Pioneers. Zingaro to inbound right in front of us. 5-point deficit for the Knights here on a Friday night game. Glad you joined us here on Channel 19. Rob Strauss, Jake Clark, Mike David.
Passing it back and forth, getting some good offense going, swinging around.
Zingaro stops, pops, a little too strong. Rebound down low by Yassine. He's going to go for the home run ball. Connect and convert is Medrick. His first field goal of the night.
And Clearview has been getting a lot of those cherry-picking layups. Just one guy waits downfield, and then, I mean, they all got arms. They all got accurate arms passing it down.
Robinson for 3. been a force off the bench, does the senior. He has 9 points, and here's a home run ball
And that's
again.
off the ceiling.
And I think that's the first time I've ever seen that in a basketball game where somebody has hit the partition.
The trademark low Sterling ceiling has finally taken a victim this season.
You go to any other gym, that's not an issue.
Well, there's got to be a first for everything.
Home field advantage as McFadden cleans up from Zingaro. He has 5 points tonight. 2-point game.
Sterling's really battled back here, and like you were talking about the good passing in their half-court sets, they've been doing that all night long. And a few miscommunications here and there, but it really freezes up that Clearview defense to get an open look.
And bad miss there for Clearview's leading scorer on the season.
Zingaro, good look down low for Moore. Moore's in trouble, looking for the almost had 3 seconds, but he threw it away anyway, right into the hands of Jamel Yassin. Nice bounce pass, count the basket and the foul for Matt Bell, his first bucket of the game.
A fantastic pass right here from Yassin. You see him get the steal off of the Josiah Moore pass, and he's going to take it right here, puts it right on the money for Bell, who fights through contact and gets it to fall.
Foul was on Nafis Robinson, his first, team second. And CJ Mundell going to check back into the game. Matt Bell, 73% from the line. One more on the way for him.
And yeah, CJ always getting the talk for his offense, but really an underrated defender. I mean, he's lengthy. He can take the ball. He can really do it all for this night squad.
Well, he's got exceptional height in which he can be a force in the low post, but defensively, he's smart. He can read where that pass is going out on the perimeter, and we saw on one of his dunks, that's how he got such an open breakaway. He read it, he hit it, he got the steal in stride and took it right to the basket.
And CJ, yeah, being the team's tallest member, I mean, he's got to be down low, but, you know, he's agile and athletic enough to really make those plays.
Yeah, absolutely. And then on the offensive end, you see it. He doesn't play like, you know, your typical big at a high school level. He can shoot from the outside, very athletic, good handling. Just an all-around great player that CJ Mundell
Definitely
is.
opens new dimensions to this offense.
40-35, and hitting a 3 again. Matt Bell starting to heat up. He has 6 all in this third quarter. Beautiful take to
just attacking the basket like he always does.
McFadden spreading the scoring around. He has 7 tonight.
A natural bucket getter, always getting to the lane.
Really nice job fighting through contact too, not shying away.
Pass picked off by Andrew Tummings. Tummings going to try and take it all himself. Mundell open, and he backs it out. And now they're going to reset it. Coach Behringer going to bark out a play. Zingaro drives baseline, stops, pops, leaves it a little too long. Rebound to Yassin.
Jimmy's been trying to get that mid-range jumper going.
Picked away. Bell had it, his pocket picked, but Tummings got in there a little too much body there, and that's going to be his third foul, team's third as well. And he's going to have a seat, and they're going to bring in Kelvin Russell, the junior. And Tummings not happy as he walks back to the bench.
Well, and that's a guy that you want out on the court, especially being down in a close game right now, is Andrew Tummings, one of your senior leaders. And he's got to take a seat, and now somebody's going to have to step up as being the leader out there. I feel like Jimmy Zingaro fits that role almost perfectly.
3 on the way. That's off the back of the iron. And a foul. It'll be against Clearview. That'll be their first team foul. And they pick Bobbitt's second foul. Their leading scorer so far with 14 points. 43-37, 3.5 left to go here in the third. Mundell, count the basket and the foul. Mundell has 9 and a chance for 10. This is a nice drive to the lane as Yassin going to pick up his first foul.
Tremendous drive to the lane by Jimmy Zingaro, who dumps it off to Mundell, and Mundell uses his height to go up and around Yassin, who's just caught in the middle, and I believe he was called for the foul. Yes, he was. It's his first.
Mundell rattles home the free throw. He has now entered double digits in scoring.
Think about CJ. He's tall, but he's not lanky. He's been in the weight room, and you can see, getting those power buckets right there.
Bell, an open look, misses it. He was wide open. I was surprised how open he was there.
Yeah, he was wide open, and he's been starting to heat up. A surprising miss there from Matt Bell. He's been hot this third quarter.
That's deflected. That should be Clearview basketball. It is. And Coach Behringer going for the Skittles. Yep,
Skittle
there it is.
cam.
We used to have the Skittle cam. We did set up a camera, I believe, right on the table to guard the Skittles. We had the Skittles cam. Maybe we'll bring that back.
In display.
Bell picks it off. Oh, excuse me, that was Cerrone picks it off. That's Bell with the ball right now. Finds Charles for three. No good. As Cerrone picks up the loose ball. Double team out to Bell.
And Sterling in this half-court set has been really frustrating Clearview. Almost every move they make, there's help defense there.
And you can definitely see Behringer saw what Clearview was doing early. More Skittles right there. He saw what Clearview was doing early, and he definitely talked to his guys about it. Set up a new defensive game plan, because it's really getting to this Clearview squad right now. They look like they're in jail right now.
Yeah, they needed to make an adjustment, because there's a miss, and McFadden will corral the rebound. But they needed to make an adjustment. Coach Behringer's smart enough to go out and make a change, and it seems to be working here for these boys.
Zingaro, drive left short, looking for a foul. He's not going to get it.
Wow.
That's just a fortunate bounce there. Right place, right time for Rocco Cerrone. His first field goal since the first quarter.
I don't think I've ever seen that happen before, where it just bounces perfectly to somebody right off the knee of another player. That's definitely
Zingaro, yes.
And we've seen that move a couple times from Jimmy Zingaro, down in the low post, and he backs down the defender and gets the little hook shot to go.
Yeah, I mean, that's just part of his bag right there. I mean, he's a guard, but he knows how to get those post moves and get the easy lay right there.
80 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Zingaro has now reached double figures. He has 11. Whistle and a travel. Here's the pin. We're going to call this the pinball play. That's Zingaro on the spin move.
Yeah, but that was a good job. You said it, Mike. He is a guard, but he does well in the post. Really good from all three levels of the offensive game is Jimmy Zingaro.
It's a three-point game at the half. It remains a three-point game. Another spin move by Zingaro. Different result this time. Offensive rebound. Count the basket and the foul.
Getting those second chance points again.
Nafis Robinson, he has entered double digits. He has 11.
Fantastic job there for Robinson, boxing out Clearview, getting the offensive rebound, putting the shot back up, and this free throw right here could even this one up, knot it up at 45.
And that's all created from Jimmy Zingaro, the spin move.
For sure. It's what he does. He creates offense.
He draws attention.
Can't convert to tie the game. A one-point game with under a minute to go, 45-44. Pioneers.
You talk about the broadcast RX, I feel like I put it on Robinson right there.
Yeah, way to go. See what happens. Welcome to my world. Wide open for three. Too strong. Whistle. And it will be Sterling basketball. It looks like it hit the stanchion above the net. And once that happens, it is considered out of play. So we've hit the center divider. We've hit a stanchion. I feel like we're doing hockey. You got to hit both, the crossbar and both posts.
What else is there left to hit?
We got
the back of the net.
We got prop betting going on tonight.
20 to go. Sterling going to hold for a final shot, potentially. Nope. Zingaro going to take it. It's a two. No good. Rebounded to Yassin. And now the Pioneers a chance to add to their lead. Three on the way. Well off the mark. Mundell. Do we have three buzzer beaters in a row? Kick save and a beauty by, here's a crazy pinball play we were talking about earlier. Watch this.
And just the pass of the night right there.
Can we go 3 for 3 on buzzer beaters? Zingaro fakes, pops. That's going to be left short. 2 for 3 for buzzer beaters in this game. Not too shabby. But Sterling going to trail this one by 1 as we head into the final frame. It's 45-44. We'll be back with fourth quarter action right after this. Shot of the front of illuminated Sterling High School. I'm glad you joined us here on Channel 19. Back in the broadcast booth with Kevin Schulz. Mike David joining us as well in a really close game. Kevin, you got to watch the last 2 quarters from a distance. Give us your thoughts on the last 2 quarters.
Not a real clean game from Sterling's end. Missed opportunities, but somehow they're willing themselves in this game to only be down by 1. And they're down Mike Ermel, so down a man. Guys are taking on different roles. Robinson had a couple key buckets there in that third quarter with the 3 and the putback. And like I said, somehow they're only down by 1.
Mundell has that one blocked by Charles.
CJ's not used to that.
And Tumming's going to be fouled down low. That's going to go against Yassine. That's going to be a second. One more look at the block here by Charles. Rejected.
Charles probably the only guy on the court that could do that to CJ right now.
They get Medrick with the foul, his first. That's the team's 4th. I thought initially it was Yassine. It was not. Now going for the alley-oop.
Went for the money.
And this year, I think you're right. You hit the nail on the head there, Schulze. Not a clean game by any stretch of the imagination here.
Now, and you know what? One thing, though, they have kind of patched up a little bit that was an issue was the long passes that Clearview was getting for easy layups. Sterling's definitely done a better job covering that and avoiding that to happen. But, give them credit. They're fighting and clawing with a lot of different personnel, mixing in different people. And only down by 1 against a pretty good Clearview team.
Good look down low, nice fake and conversion. Justin Medrick for his second bucket of the night, but the look was better than the finish.
Yeah, no doubt about it. When you're moving the ball around the perimeter, you want to look to see if you can attack diagonally. They were able to do that right there, and they converted.
Sterling trying to set up an opportunity right here, and he just pulls up and drills it.
Mundell ties the game, his second 3 of the night.
That's a big bucket right there from CJ. He loves stepping up in that opportunity right there.
He has 13 points tonight, does Mundell, and no bigger than that to tie the game.
Yeah, he's been outstanding.
Almost a steal defensively. Another fake, Medrick. Too strong. Offensive rebound to Yassine. Yassine in some trouble. He's fouled. He'll go to the line. A little more look at the 3.
Well, if you're going to counter with what Clearview brings to the table offensively, you've got to hit some 3s of your own. And Mundell's hit a couple. Robinson to get Sterling to the point now where they're tied in this game.
Yeah, and he just said to Charles right there, "You must not know who I am," giving me space like that. Drills it right in his face.
Third miss of the evening from the free throw line for the Pioneers. 2 for 4 from the line is the senior, Jamel Yassin. One more on the way. Again, different result. Offensive rebound, they can't convert. I can't tell you how many times how many opportunities Clearview's had underneath the basket, just can't finish.
Yeah, and that's the same way Sterling was early on with a lot of those drives to the basket.
Mundell, little stutter step behind the move, little fancy handles there. Gives it over to McFadden. In a tie ball game, 47 apiece.
And a good move, bringing things out, restart your half-court set.
And he's getting shifty.
I think they're going to get Jamel Yassin on the foul. Nope. They got Robinson. It's the team's 5th.
Yeah, as the minutes wind down in this contest, it's one of the big storylines so far has just been the real gritty, rough-nosed Sterling offense getting to the lane against this perimeter offense, Clearview. How many threes do they have right now?
At least 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike, to what you're saying, it's been a very physical game, no doubt about it. As we look at our next TV game, it's going to be Monday, January 24th. This Monday, girls basketball, Sterling going against a Group 2 power, Delran. Always good in Group 2. Live on Channel 19, and you can also catch it on YouTube. Girls basketball team starting to hit their stride, playing a lot better than they had earlier on a, I believe, 5-game win streak. As we look at the boys basketball team right here, just scratching and clawing, and they've got themselves a tie game against a pretty good Clearview team.
And you mentioned in the perimeter shooting, Mike, of these Pioneers, 7. I hit it right on the head. 7 3-pointers. That's a lot.
And you figure Sterling's not going to hit as many threes as Clearview. They're going to get a lot of their baskets drive into the hole and on some fast break points, but you need a few, and that's why it was important that C.J. Mondell chipped in with a couple. Robinson has a 3.
That's the thing about this Sterling squad. They're fast, they're gritty, they like getting to the lane, and guys like Jadis, C.J., they know how to finish down low.
Empty trip to the line for C.J. Mundell. Had a couple big dunks in that first half. Nice fake off the window and in. Real tough basket for Carter Bobbitt. That's his first basket in this second half.
Really taking control of this game right now.
Yeah, that was like I said about the first basket. They really, to this point in the second half, have done a real nice job defending him, getting a couple defenders out in his face. Clearview actually had him out of the game for a little bit. I'm sure Coach wanted to talk to him about a few things, have him back in there. And that was a real nice body control drive to the basket and finish.
Robinson bit on the fake, too. That was one heck of a drive and conversion by Carter Bobbitt, only a sophomore. And here he is again, and that's going to force a timeout. Carter Bobbitt was invisible in that third quarter, and he's got 2 straight buckets in transition. That's going to force a timeout, and it's a 4-point Pioneer lead.
Just an absolute statement game for the sophomore right here, just putting the team on his back and just willing them through this game.
How about the pass from Justin Medrick? If we can get one more look at that, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah,
look at the pass here from Medrick.
Just a simple give and go. Give credit to Bobbitt. He never stopped going right to the basket. And then just finished.
Good off-ball movement, staying on his feet.
Yep.
Setting up a lane.
Pioneers feeling it a little bit, and a good timeout by Coach Barringer there. Sensing a little bit of a run.
No doubt.
And a wise timeout from the veteran coach.
And that's something he always addresses. If you lose track of somebody defensively, he wants to patch that up right then and there.
Turnover here. Yassin fouled by Zingaro. And for Zingaro, that's going to be his 3rd, team's 5th. Tummings also with 3 fouls. Traveling. And Mundell comes up hobbling a little bit. That's not what you want to see. And that's going to force Coach Behringer to go to the bench momentarily. They're going to bring in Mark Lockett, the junior.
Now, this continues to be a depth game where you're really using a lot of your bench in conjunction with your starters.
Tummings leaves it short, rebound to Medrick. Sense a little momentum shift here, Schulze?
Yeah, definitely. This is a Clearview team that, right now, they're probably going to have a patient half-court trip, but definitely has the ability to pull away, especially with their ability not only hit threes, but drive to the hole and even get old-fashioned threes with drawing the fouls and converting.
Medrick looking in that far side. Fake by Robinson. Goes down low, back up top. Three on the way from Yassine is true. His first three of the night. And it's back out to a 7-point lead. McFadden can't control. Yassine again slams it home. And the Clearview bench has erupted, and it's all of a sudden ballooned out to a 9-point Pioneer lead.
Yeah, pulling away, but obviously Coach Behringer already called the timeout. It's up to them right now to just figure it out.
Under 3.5 to play. Zingaro, a little shake and shimmy, and a reach, no foul called there. Yassine can't corral the loose ball. Tummings does, and it looks like they're going to get a foul on Yassine.
Yeah, there again is the fast break, something that hurt Sterling early on. They kind of patched that part of their game up there for a while, but Clearview really has guys breaking out on the wing, and they get down court in a hurry.
Yeah, and this explosive Clearview offense, it was just a matter of time before they got that little stretch going.
So it's a 30-second timeout. As you look at the slam, all the slams have been on that poor backboard.
Yeah.
Taking a beating tonight, 2 from Mundell and then 1 from Jamel Yassine.
And unlike the NBA, we do not have an extra one.
No, we do not.
If it goes down, everybody goes home.
Everybody's just going to move about 50 yards across the hall here and go to the old gym to finish this one up. You could take it outside. It'd be a little chilly, but I don't think the crowd would stick around for that one.
Winter Classic.
There you see Mr. Claiborne, Mr. Marley's on hand here watching the game.
Biggest super fans.
Yep.
3:20 remaining here, and it's been a 9-0 Pioneer run here. Still plenty of time remaining. Good start here, Zingaro. Tummings, he thought about it. He wants it. You can tell.
I gotta get a bucket here quick.
Zingaro, no, rebound down low to Bobbitt.
Sterling just can't get it to fall. And if you look at what they did early on in this game, they created a lot of opportunities. Even though they didn't convert, they created opportunities through good ball movement, a lot of no-look passes, cutting to the basket. Right now, I think they're trying to force some opportunities and maybe not moving the ball as quick.
And I see what they're trying. They're trying to get fundamental 2-point field goals, and they're just not falling right now.
Shot goes out of bounds. Trying to save it was Yassine, who's been all over the court tonight for the Pioneers. 5 big points. He's also left 3 points at the line. He's only 2 of 5 from the free throw line. Sterling in need of some points here, down 9, 56-47. And now Clearview in absolutely no rush.
Sterling trying to apply some pressure. Again, they did that early on just to shake this Clearview team up, but
they're going to get a foul, I believe, on McFadden, and they do for McFadden. That will be his 3rd, team 6th. Both teams with 16 fouls, so the next foul by either team will be a 1-and-1 as Mundell checks back into the game. Clearview going to make a substitution as well as Matt Bell enters the game, replacing Justin Medrick. And Sterling can strike quickly offensively too. They just need to force a turnover, and they almost did there. I think they're going to get Mundell with the foul. They do. And that's going to be his first, but it's going to be a 1-and-1. As that's 17 fouls for Sterling. That will send Carter Bobbitt to the line, his first trip to the free throw line tonight. He has 18 points. And make that 19.
And when you go, 3 or 4 minutes without scoring like Sterling is, you start to press, and I think it gets in your head, and that's what we're looking at from this Sterling team.
20 points from the sophomore Carter Bobbitt tonight. And the Pioneers have their biggest lead of the night at 11. Under 2 to play. Robinson, in and out, no good. Battle for the rebound. Pioneers way up ahead. Charles slams it home. Fourth slam of the night on that basket. We're going to have our maintenance team take a look at that thing at the end of the night. Robinson, yes.
There's a quick three right there.
10-point game, 80 seconds remaining. Baseball pass again finds Bobbitt. Bobbitt one-on-one, almost gets it to go, and we take one more look at the dunk.
Jimmy exchanging some words with the ref right here.
Yeah, that's probably about the 4th time, guys, they've gotten ahead of the pack here in the last 5 minutes.
I think we had a double technical. We'll wait for the official word here. Looks like Mundell. I'm hearing double technical. Let's watch Zingaro. Yeah, it looks like it might have been on Zingaro. We'll have to wait for the official word. Swatted away by Mundell, and it will be another 1-on-1. As they're going to get, it's going to be the 8th team foul. On Anthony Charles, he gets it, picks up his second. It's a team's 8th. Both teams with 8 team fouls after the double technical. Sends Mark Lockett to the line. Off the window and in. Either way it counts. And it's a 9-point game. Buck 11 remaining. Two for 2 from the line.
Sterling chopping that 13-point lead to 8 real quick was very helpful.
Here comes the press by Sterling. Trying to break the timeline, they do. And Clearview in absolutely no rush with a minute to go.
Yeah, they're just going to spread it out and try and draw the foul. That's what Sterling's got to do.
Mundell picks up the foul. It's his second, team's 9th, and that'll put them on the line.
Clearview can end this game from the free throw line, up by 8. 53.4 seconds remaining.
7 points on the night for Anthony Charles, the senior. No good. Sterling still with a little bit of life here, but they gotta get something quick, and that's not gonna help. Bobbitt, yes.
Too many fast break baskets going the other way. And these guys, when you're looking at Clearview, again, have gotten more and more aggressive at defending the perimeter. And there you see them get the steal and go the other way and convert.
Carter Bobbitt had 14 points at the half, was held scoreless in the 3rd, and has 8 in the 4th. And he contributed to that run, and that's why one of the reasons Sterling's trailing here by 10 with under a minute to play. And next game, going to be a big one here, Schulze. We got Delran coming in here, one of the best teams in all of South Jersey, and to give Sterling girls team was riding a 5-game win streak, a real good test.
Yeah, Coach Kate McDonald likes to go outside the conference and play some tough competition that kind of gets you playoff ready. She's going to do that, and that's going to be a big measuring stick that's going to tell you where this team is. Obviously playing a lot better in the last 5 games, but that will tell you where you are at this point of the season.
Not to mention, it's going to help them get ready for that second half of their schedule where you're going to start the rematch a lot of the teams you already saw once.
Yeah.
Sterling having some tough sledding against this Tri-County Royal division as they lost to Williamstown in a real close game.
Yeah.
Who's leading that Tri-County Royal division? 6-1 in the conference. Moore for 3. No. Rebound goes out of play. It will still stay Sterling basketball. 28.5 seconds to go.
As we're talking about Coach McDonald going for some tougher competition out of conference, Coach Barringer is playing these Group 4 teams. When you're talking about Williamstown and Clearview, and I feel like Clearview's a better team than Williamstown.
Thrown away. Anthony Charles controls. And Charles is fouled. Oh, they're going to call jump ball.
Josiah Witt. One of his first times getting in a game this season.
Josiah Witt came on the girls broadcast yesterday. Did a real great job. Now he's seeing how the other half lives on the court. But Clearview going to dribble this one out. And Sterling going to drop to 9-4 overall. Clearview going to improve to 8-4. And a really, really good game, Kevin. But Clearview just went on that little 9-0 run, and that was really it in that beginning of that fourth quarter.
Yeah, they pulled away. Too many easy baskets going the other way, and then Sterling got into a funk. Really didn't move the ball well in their half-court set towards the latter part of the game, especially the latter part of the fourth quarter. And they just got to get back to the drawing board, really, and get back to the basics and move forward. This is a good Sterling team. It's just getting back to playing the way you were playing earlier in the season.
I like the way Sterling played in that first half. You got a lot of really good thunderous dunks from C.J. Mundell.
Sure.
Was playing well defensively. Just couldn't hang on and carry that momentum into the second half, Mike.
And I mean, listen, I might be a little biased from my view here, but if you had those like thunderous dunks mixed with the super fans in the crowd, energy of this game would have been a whole different. Those Sterling kids would have been playing with a lot more energy. Soon.
Hopefully sooner rather than later. Nafise Robinson did a great job tonight. 14 points off the bench for Nafise Robinson. C.J. Mundell, 13 points. Jimmy Zingaro, 11 points. But the real story was Carter Bobbitt for Clearview. The sophomore, 22 points out of him tonight.
Yeah, and the interesting thing about him as a sophomore, hitting from the outside, then he started to find different ways coming in, going to the basket, and finishing off Sterling.
So Sterling going to drop this one on a Friday night. Dropped to 9-4 overall. They lose this one by 10 to the Pioneers. And our next broadcast will be Monday as Sterling going to take on the girls team. The girls team going to take on Del Rand coming in here on Monday at 5:30. For Kevin Schulz, Mike David, John Hallwood, Jake Clark, and the entire Channel 19 crew, I'm Rob Strauss. We'll see you next Monday. Have a great weekend, everybody. Be safe.